Tisha James, they should all be concerned right now, right? Because they are within the president and the attorney general's crosshairs. Look, obviously, I'm not a political scientist or a talking head, but it's no secret that Comey is disliked by both sides. Democrats blame him for, Hillary Clinton's emails, obviously, Donald Trump and Republicans for the Russiagate collusion. I think Comey has made a lot of mistakes. If you are the head of the FBI, you're in law enforcement, you're not really supposed to be influencing politics, right? You're supposed to stay in your lane, investigate cases. If there's a case, you present it to prosecutors to prosecute. A lot of the public statements that Comey made when he was FBI director to the American people, to the media, were problematic because these are political cases, and he really fanned those flames. But there's politics and then there's the law, right? To prosecute a non-meritorious case for me is a big deal. Even though probably the majority of the American people don't like Comey and they want him prosecuted, but cases should be based on the facts and the law. If the leak was a big deal, prosecute that. But don't bring on someone like Lindsay Halligan, who's never prosecuted a case in her entire life. She goes into the grand jury, gets an indictment. By the way, she wasn't able to get an indictment on one of the counts related to Hillary Clinton. She got a no bill. That was just popped up on the docket, by the way. So that's also a pretty important fact. When I was a federal prosecutor, I put more than 1,000 people in prison. I never once got a no bill on any charge. So the fact that you have someone who is an ally of the president, an insurance lawyer, no prosecution experience, she's personally going to the grand jury trying to get this indictment when the previous U.S. attorney, Eric Siebert, said, I'd rather resign than pursue a non-meritorious case like this. This is a big problem, and it's further causing the American people to distrust our